Exactly. If you don't feel like yourself, if you're not rocking the fashion, if you're not looking the part, and I mean, let's be honest here. Like, noeL, every time I've seen him in person in a LAN, he's looking real clean with a zip-up sweater. It's just looking real clean. He's got to have that fashion on point.
He's got the sword on point right now, giving that point to Wilson. A little bit of early damage, but Wilson, a monster with the axe.
I mean, he's done so much damage, and by itself, axe, a power weapon, bringing the weight, bringing the damage, and already putting that pressure onto noeL. And Asuri, she doesn't have much defense. That's only 4, maybe 5 with the stance. But in the end, noeL has to take advantage of that speed he has.
Roasted.
Whew. Just cook him up with the fire, the flame breath. I think he's the only person I ever see use that move too.
And he uses it so well. Weapon throw forcing out the dodge.
Oh! Caught him with the tip, the slide kick in the air, followed up by the grand slam, the ground pound, the unarmed beast of a move. It finds the kill 9 times out of 10 when it hits, at least.
I mean, 9 times out of 10 when you got 9 lives, that's a lot of ground pounds.
Oh yeah.
Problem is he's only got 2 lives left in this game. 2 stocks apiece, noeL and Wilson. noeL finding the sword.
Now Wilson looking for a little bit of damage coming in and getting that damage with the guitar, trying to find the up throw. noeL still not able to find that weapon. You see him try to go for it, but the punishment from Wilson still getting those combos off. The down lights, those pop-up guitar action moves into the recovery, into the gravity cancel neutral sig. It's like clockwork for Wilson. He does it every time. How noeL hasn't adapted to that yet, I have no idea.
Well, Wilson is just that strong. I mean, look at the damage gap that he has just built. noeL deep in the red. They were just fresh, dead even, 2 stocks apiece. And now Wilson barely damaged on his second. noeL down to his last.
And this is what you call momentum. Going into this game already feeling strong. Already taking noeL down 3-0 in their last matchup, which was right in the winners finals just recently. And now Wilson with the guitars looking so confident. Got the edge guard game on lock. You got the neutral sig. He's got the down sig. Doesn't even need it. Side sig him right off the side. Oh, noeL finding his way back. Getting the claw snipe.
Goes for the second slam dunk.
Woo.
Little bold, little cheeky.
noeL's looking for an NBA pickup with all that slam dunking.
He's got his work cut out for him, though. Even if he can take down this stock in the edge guard, that dive kick, not enough to do it. Wilson's still alive.
Never count out that recovery. That swinging axe. Oh, the ground pound puts him in a very bad position.
Dodges through the weapon throw, avoids the uppercut. noeL rearming with the sword. No, but the fiery blades are going to send him down. Wilson going up 1-0 in the set.
And does that mean we're going to be seeing a repeat of winners finals?
I mean,
it's already on track. It is already on track. They started the same way.
Yep.
Dragons same way.
Gain their power from their age.
And their gold, I guess. And he's wearing it on him right now.
Obviously. And I mean, Wilson wears his age on his sleeve. He's like, these kids, don't worry, I got them. And just hoards his gold a little bit closer.
I mean, right
By
now...
that, I mean the gold medal for this spring championship.
That he might potentially win.
Right now, the odds are in his favor.
I mean, right now, you see this right here? noeL possibly switching legends? You think it's Koji?
Thought process.
You think it's Koji? Thinking. Maybe it's a different Asuri skin. Because that fashion, we were talking about it.
Different color.
Oh.
Maybe he's got the same sword, but he might have changed his guitar skin. Don't know.
That's true. That's true.
He might have actually just been reviewing the Twitch clip.
Oh, that might also be the case.
Yeah,
never
do that.
Never too late for a little
on
review.
The fly.
Yep. But right now we're going right back into it. Brawlhalla again. Wilson, you know what we're going to be seeing? A lot of downlight into recovery, into gravity cancel neutral sig at the top of the map. Wilson just ready to snipe him right out of the air like he's been doing. But no, now it's noeL's turn to shine. That combo right into the neutral sig. It's his turn for those. He's not falling for it this time. He's going to give him some of his own medicine.
No, he is putting on a clinic with these guitars. But Wilson, he's been known to get his own strings going. This is where most of his damage in the past game came from.
Yep.
Was when he had those guitars.
especially in the edge guard. You got Wilson covering that edge so well, but looks like noeL might have found his way back. The catalyst on what he needs to deal with this edge guard pressure from Wilson. Look at that. Again, getting that counter edge guard the second time in a row. And there's the kill.
Do it. Just under a minute, noeL going up 1 stock.
What's Wilson's response? I guess we're going to find out right now. Double Qatar play back and forth between these guys. noeL not giving an inch though.
Yeah, he's employing some of that footsies game that he was using against Remy. Ragnar does go a little bit further on that side signature though.
Yeah, and it's got a little bit more range outward too from the hurt box, so it's going to give him, I think, the advantage when it comes side sig to side sig.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Ooh, very close.
Staying up around. Oh no! Breathe the fire on the axe.
The flame strike. The heated axe blade just slamming into the ground. A huge amount of force comes out from that move, and that is going to spell doom for noeL's first stock, and it's all evened up at 2. noeL finding his way back on stage. Wilson trying to keep that edge guard pressure going, but it hasn't been so successful for him this time around.
Yeah, I mean, noeL, he's still managed to maintain a little bit of the lead that he built for himself, but it is quickly melting under this deluge of fire. Wilson just spitting more fire breath all over the place. Papa, give him another one.
Oh, look at the patience from Wilson. He knows that noeL is going to do some kind of approach play back on stage, and that proactive...
The turnaround? He doesn't even just do it off stage downwards, he does it upwards? Just stand on your head and noeL is just as good.
Oh, and there's the response. It's all evened up now. 1 stock to 1 stock. It's anybody's game. 1 simple recovery off the top. That's all it takes. And now Wilson has the advantage. Look at the Qatar gameplay. The read onto his neutral light. Follow up into another neutral light recovery. Wilson looking for a response. That's going to be the down air approach. Wilson, noeL, no stranger to holding that edge guard. The side airs going to allow him to pressure Wilson holding the edge. But Wilson with the recovery plays. Looking for another one. Not going to connect. And now it's Qatars versus Qatars. The down sig punishing the spot dodge. Oh, and this is pressure coming out right now.
noeL. Oh, so
wait a second.
Well, faking for the weapon, does end up grabbing it. Looking to bomb down with the sword. Damage lead non-existent. Wilson fully tying it up here.
He's got the edge once more. He's got the SIGs. He's got the pressure. He's just waiting for noeL to do something. It's all on him when he's on that wall. Wilson, I think, has come to realize at this point he doesn't necessarily have to pressure him there, but it doesn't even matter. He lets him get back. 1 simple recovery. Bada bing, bada boom. Straight to the moon.
All right, I don't want to jump the gun here, but with all the talk of history maybe repeating itself, Wilson is now up 2-0. He is on tournament point right now.
Yep.
noeL has to win 3 games in a row to reset the bracket if he wants to even have a chance at the trophy.
I mean, this is kind of what we were talking about before. Will this happen again? It's already becoming the same old story that we saw from the winners finals. Wilson taking it down, reading noeL's movements out, taking the advantage on those edge guards. noeL really struggling to make the most out of them. He found a little success in the beginning of the last game. Good damage coming out from noeL. A nice string from that weapon throw. A little bit more damage coming out. A nice throw to stop. Again, 2 throws in a row for interruption.
The flashiest Qatar plays from noeL, building him this early damage, and he's going to need it. Wow! Chasing off the top to send him to the side? The mix-up of even the KO.
Man, both of these players are looking on point right now. Wilson, of course, carrying that momentum from the last 2 games, and noeL trying to follow up. Didn't get the jump off though. That was not going to be a follow-up without that little hop, skip, and a jump.
Go building that Qatar damage again, hunting down these dodges, looking for what is the right follow-up. Where is Wilson going?
I mean, right now, you might say, oh, this time, noeL has got this in the bag. He's already got a stock lead.
This match is looking pretty strong.
But that's the thing. It's been the same story in the last 2 games. Wilson lets noeL get the stock. He starts reading out his movements, his decision making, and then he just turns the tables, flips it right back around, and just flips the record over and shows noeL how it's done taking it down. Is it going to happen again? noeL's playing a little bit safer, a little bit more meticulous in his movements.
He's got the footsies, man. Oh no! But Wilson's got the fire.
He's spitting it. He's spitting fire. He's burning the sky,
man.
He's lighting the sky on fire. And now, stocks are evened up. Wilson's looking to even up the damage as well. Is it going to happen, though? noeL. Oh, getting the reversal. Wilson taking the advantage on the edge. Turn things around. This is where he's had a lot of strength.
Yep. noeL is unarmed. He does manage to grabs a sword. It's usually where noeL is taking most damage, is when he's unarmed. His opponents have been so good at the weapon denial, at just tagging him as he is trying to pick up that weapon. So I was really glad to see him knock away with the unarmed kit, just to arm himself safely.
Wilson finding his way back. noeL caught unarmed again, not even taking the possible risk going for that weapon and taking damage, possibly losing a stock to Wilson right now. And on the edge, noeL trying to wait it out, trying to find some kind of opening. Wilson going for the recovery, possibly not, going for the side light. Oh, noeL still hasn't tagged the wall, but still finally finding his way back. Just the recovery. Wilson did have a ton of damage built up, but still, that is going to be noeL taking a much more definitive lead this time around, and now with the axe, he's got the power weapon. The possibility for him to take this second stock and even things up is right there in his hands.
I mean, he needs to. He is like fighting for his tournament life right now, and will be for matches straight. Oh,
the possibility is right there. It is tournament stock for noeL right now. This is dangerous, dangerous lands right now that noeL is traversing through, and they all belong to Wilson at this point. He's got nothing to lose. Wilson can come right at him, force out the pressure. noeL's on his back foot at this moment in time.
Uh-oh, looking for the claws. But Wilson just answering back with some footsies of his own, pouring on that damage.
Oh, nice turnaround.
This is noeL's chance. Looking for any kind of strike. He's got a little bit of a damage.
I'm almost expecting. Oh, that was a very smart move on Wilson's part. The recovery frames on the tail end of that are not going to be that punishing.
With the setup?
Oh, man, you could not have expected that.
He's still in there. He is still alive. 2-1. History broken. This is a new timeline.
This is a new timeline. Is it the better timeline? It is the worst. Is it a worse timeline? I'll let the chat decide for that. But we got right now game number 4. noeL finally finding his victory after 5 games against Wilson. Finally finding his first turnaround
3, 2,
and possibly
1,
push towards reset.
Pressure is still on. It is still tournament point for Wilson for these next 2 games, at least.
Already starting off strong though. Wilson getting a lot of early damage off, and noeL doing this wall play again, just trying to wait out Wilson, wait for a preemptive strike that he can punish and get back to stage with. He's been doing a good job at adapting to that, but Wilson now just trying to figure out what kind of damage he can keep bringing to this table.
His guitars have been working out for him. He always manages to get a ton of damage onto noeL every time he holds those double blades.
And they're just damage trading right now. noeL is playing it very safe. Side lights, neutral lights, he just wants a little bit of damage.
He's looking to contain Wilson, hopefully just contain him off the edge altogether.
Ooh,
Getting through that neutral sig now. Getting a feel for when Wilson likes to use that fire breath.
Oh, a little low on the wall. noeL waiting for his approach, and there it is. Finds it in the side light, and the neutral sig coming down, spiking Wilson. He can't get back. There's no dodge there. Recovery, but that's about it. He is going to lose his first stock yet again. I think he's lost his first stock in every single match so far in the grand finals, but still managing to find the win in the end, except for in the last round.
But dead even back again. Wilson looking to halt the momentum of noeL. Into the guitar loops, noeL finding the escape, but not before going into the yellow. Weapon denial again from Wilson.
Oh, another down air? No, neutral sig, not going to connect. He's going to burn the sky, nothing else with that one, as noeL starts flipping the tables right around his favor. Taking this damage from the guitars, dealing it, looking for some loops maybe. No, just a little bit of damage, a little bit of safe damage. No overextensions on his part. Wilson finding that reversal. noeL getting his own reversal again. And now, looking for a weapon. Wilson, this is where he shines.
No.
Oh, the punishment, coming right out.
Every time noeL gets unarmed, Wilson is so good at capitalizing into extra damage.
Ooh, oh, catches him with the very tip of the recovery, the neutral light.
Go looking to tie up the damage. Can he get this edge guard? noeL needing to take this lead. Keep this lead. You are fighting for your tournament life right now.
I mean, he is in the red right now. It's not going to take Wilson too much to find the kill. If he's careful enough, he can probably get an unarmed side light, just that little side kick to fling him right off towards the wall. But noeL
Let's
with
go.
a
Tons
clean
of damage.
combo. Oh, and there it is, right off the top, right off the top.
Just high in the sky. You do not want to fight a dragon up there. They can fly. You can't.
I mean, you just saw it right now. He sent him to the moon, the sun. You see it right there in the center of the background. He sent him right there, burning up in the, I guess,
the eternal dragon breath.
Yeah, something like that. the giant fireball in the sky.
That's what the sun is. It's just an eternal dragon breath.
That's what Wilson's trying to prove right now. But we got Wilson again on the guitars. He's in the orange. He's got a lot more damage built up onto himself than noeL does, so he's got to figure out a way to get that damage built back up, brought to even, find the kill potential onto noeL. They're both taking these careful, meticulous approaches. They don't want to give too much to their opponent, but right now, Wilson, he's got the advantage. Oh, double neutral sig, flame breath, spitting fire. noeL finding his way back, just picking up the weapon, and that is going to give him so much more to work with.
Turning around.
This is tournament stock, though, and now the damage difference has been closed and passed. Oh, he can still get back, but noeL, he's got the advantage. The down air, and that is number 2.
Tied up, noeL on the verge of a reset. This next game is crucial.
This is the
If
catalyst.
noeL should win, it's a reset. They play a new, fresh 3 out of 5 set, with noeL having the momentum. But Wilson only needs to clutch out this one game to take the entire tournament.
And it's all coming down to this. I mean, it is 2-2. Wilson had the first 2 games in tow. He had it so confidently going into game number 3. noeL took that confidence and smacked it right down, took it to himself, brought it into game number 4, took that down again, taking it right into game 5. Who's going to win this? Is it going to be Wilson 5-2 against noeL right now, or is it going to be noeL on a 2-game run against Wilson, coming in right at the very end and sniping out those wins on those offstage edge guard reversals?
Oh no, noeL unarmed again. Wilson has been so good at tacking on the damage, even for grabbing that sword. noeL took a little bit.
Oh, push off Colin Spike. It's going to be a grab pad.
All right, noeL pushing a little bit of a lead. Oh my gosh, into the uppercut. Look at these setups.
noeL is really loving the up throw potential too. That setup right there to force Wilson to stay back when he would otherwise just dive on him with a guitar down air, the dive slash.
Ooh, laser accuracy, but Wilson on spot with the dodge.
Wilson with the axe, looking for the recovery sweep. And there it is, flame breath. Not going to be enough. It's got a lot of force behind it, but it's still not quite there for noeL's damage threshold. He's not quite in that lethal range. Getting back to stage, side air. Wilson with the return damage. And that's going to be way more. Side air coming out, first stock gone. I think this is the first time Wilson has actually had a stock lead in this set against noeL. In the beginning.
Let's see if that'll compound for him here. Can he build the damage lead that he's looking for, or will noeL again halt his momentum?
I guess we'll find out in just a second. Wilson trying to extend this stock out as much as possible. noeL now on the edge. He's known for reading out his opponent, punishing what their normal patterns are. I mean, we've seen it in the past. We've heard it in interviews. When Wilson is off edge, noeL more than likely knows exactly how to approach that situation.
He's been going for a lot of these boosted over either the throw if he's far back or that side air.
Nice damage from Wilson coming out.
noeL is unarmed. He took a little bit of extra damage there every time that Wilson's in weapon denial.
And you gotta love, especially in a meta where we see a lot of people throwing their weapons at each other, just getting rid of their advantage, so to speak. We see Wilson holding onto those guitars as long as possible, taking as much advantage as he can possibly get out of it. Going for the axe, he's gonna be able to find it. noeL now on. Off stage again in the weapon throw, just barely missing, and noeL didn't even have to pop a dodge for that, which is going to be huge on his part. He's still getting back on stage and looking for the kill. Neutral light is all it's going to take.
noeL finally taking down Wilson's first stock, but he is way far back in the red. He's got his work cut out for him.
Wilson with the flame strike
Side.
into the fire breath, and that is the kill. Very quick. noeL on tournament stock again. The taunt comes out from Wilson. Wilson looking very confident in himself. Coming with the damage already. Look at the damage coming out. Oh, the reversal from noeL. Looking for the recovery off the top. It's not going to be quite enough to get the early kill. But Wilson now sufficiently scared from what noeL can do with his own reversals. His gravity cancels so quick.
Looking for the damage build. noeL deep red on his final stock. Wilson poised to take the tournament.
Weapon throw, no follow-up.
Here we go, Wilson with these guitars. He's done amazing work with them to get this far in the tournament.
Recovery.
That's almost enough. noeL, that's going to be it. Wilson is your spring champion.
And that is amazing play on his part.